So I got back to the expo hall on Sunday. I had kept some of my time free just so I could do that. Went around and interviewed some of these amazing artists, including folks who are coming to ExpoCon this year, and it was fantastic. And then I realized about halfway through that even though when I turned it on, both my mics were connected, one of them decided that it didn't want to be paired to my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 anymore. And listen, I love my mic mini. I think it is fantastic, but this is one thing that I have noticed with it is that they will just randomly unpair for no reason. The footage is still usable. You can hear the artists. And I apologize to all of the artists that they don't get quite the clear audio that they should have, that they deserve. But I wanted to put this up anyway because they do some incredible work, and these are people that you can support to make sure that we keep humans doing artwork for TTRPGs, because I'm done with all the stupid AI stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I apologize for the audio being messed up, but I'm glad that I was still able to talk to these awesome artists. Let's roll it.
So my name is Chet Minton. I go by Chet Minton Artist on many social media platforms. I'm an illustrator. I work in the RPG small press, as well as comic books and other covers for fantasy and science fiction books. And I'm also the art director at Page.
There's Ron. Hi, Ron. How are you?
Somebody put baby in the corner.
He's been hiding there the entire convention.
Because he's been spreading lies about egg thieves and threatening juries.
I'm so glad that you are now on my side with that. That's very nice.
I'm on both your sides. Yeah.
Awesome.
Horrible to lose your eggs in this economy.
And what you sell? What are you selling here?
So I'm mainly today I'm selling art prints, stickers, magnets, variety of cups and small sundries with my artwork on them.
Survival and
awesome. Oh, I love this.
Oh, thank you. That's
All right, I gotta go find a
So Queso is actually in the works of becoming a graphic novel.
Really?
That'll come out at the end of 2026, beginning of 2027.
When you're launching that, come on channel,
yeah,
okay?
That sounds good.
Oh, look, and there's Ron. Yes. Ron's got the graphic novel.
That's the coloring book version.
Okay.
Yep.
Adult means just aged. It's not euphemistically adult.
It does have a rooster on the front.
Yes.
Ron.
Yeah, there are Easter eggs in there. Yes.
Yes, there you go.
Yes.
Roosters do not lay Easter eggs.
And the graphic novel would get done a lot quicker if Ron wasn't loading me up with continuous art projects. Oh, hey, I've got another idea.
Well, there is an art project coming up pretty soon, right? That you're working on. Aren't you going Kickstarter or something?
So we've worked on the module for Page, which is an adventure exclusive at Page, The Tomb of the Ancient Moor King. Ron has been playtesting it for quite a while. I was lucky enough to be asked to participate, and I did some artwork on the covers and interior artwork, as well as some of the pre-generated characters. There's going to be a more substantial version that'll be available as a Kickstarter right around the time of the actual release at Page in January.
Gotcha.
We'll have additional maps and some other great things that people will really enjoy and probably want to get in on.
I know folks are looking forward to that, but that will play with any. What is that?
This was Chet hanging out at the bar last night.
Hey, what happens at GameHole at night should stay at GameHole. Yes.
I shouldn't do interviews when Ron's around. It's a little difficult.
I thought this was a PG show.
We're PG-13.
Yes,
it's okay.
Yes.
That's right. So where can people find you online?
So www.chetmintonartist.com or on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky. I'm Chet Minton Artist in the search.
Awesome. And what other conventions are you going to be at soon, Chet?
Okay, so this is my last convention for 2025. The next one will be Page in January. I'll be at many different well-known cons, from Gary Con, Total Con, Rising Phoenix. I will be down at North Texas.
Hey, are you going to ExpoCon?
I was going to end with that, but you stole my thunder.
Yeah, ExpoCon.
I was going to say, and I will definitely be where?
ExpoCon.
It doesn't do it on cue.
So yeah, let's heavily edit that out.
No, there's no editing. We're just putting this up.
Yeah. So there'll be a lot of great events, yeah, that I'll be available at, and also have the opportunity to meet people and get new eyes in front of some of my artwork. And
So
stuff. Yeah.
awesome, Chet. And just personally, thank you so much for coming to ExpoCon.
Oh, thank you.
And for just being. I'm trying to hold the camera steady, man. What are you doing over here?
And maybe I'll bring some extra eggs just in case.
Bring an extra dozen eggs.
Yeah.
It'll be great. But you guys, if you see Chat or go online, you can find all this cool stuff. I actually want. I can't buy it now. I'll buy it at Page, but I need to buy this for my wall because my stand calendar has run out, and I need something to fill that space,
All right,
and that looks
good.
amazing.
Yes.
So thanks, Chat. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sumro. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm an artist for Chaosium, mostly do Call of Cthulhu, a little bit of RuneQuest, a lot of Pendragons.
Awesome. And you're here selling your artwork, which is, I mean, look at this stuff, folks. This is absolutely amazing. How long have you been working in the industry?
Officially about 4 years, maybe 5. You kind of, in this industry, you kind of slowly get your toe in and then get bigger and bigger projects, so probably about 4 years.
Awesome. What's kind of like you've done mostly Call of Cthulhu, you said. What's kind of your favorite style to draw for? Because you have a whole lot of really cool different genres here.
Horror is always on my short list of I like high fantasy the most, probably.
Okay.
Because you can I love dragons, I'm stuck for dragons. I know it's cliche, but yes.
That's gorgeous.
Yes, actually, this is the cover for the player's guide to the new Osric, OSRIC.
This is a new Osric one?
Yes, this is the player's guide, and this is the DM's guide.
You know what? I thought it looked familiar. Yeah, oh, hold on. They're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. Like, we shook hands. I didn't have that in frame. But, like, Osric has been on my get for a little bit, and these are utterly gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. I met Susie and Matt Finch at the GameHole Con last year, 2 years ago, and subsequently they said, "Hey, we love your stuff. You want some black and white work?" I'm like, "Yes," and I did a Tomb Cat.
Oh, let's go over the Tomb Cat here.
Bestiary, and they like my work so much. They go, "Hey, you want to do some covers?" I'm like, "Sure."
Oh, that's
and I realized
great.
what they wanted covers for, and I was like, "Whoa!" So once we cracked, I believe, 160,000, if not more, I felt much better, but I was very stressed up until that point. I'm like, "Oh, I am your cover artist for your Kickstarter or your backer kit." Like, that's no stress there. But
No.
it turned out great, and they're wonderful people to work with, great company, and I get to do fun-loving dragons. You know.
Matt is a wonderful guy. I love talking with him.
It's he's a great guy. The stuff he sends me, you go, "You want to do a zombie alligator?" I'm like, "Yeah, I would love to do a zombie alligator." And it's like that constantly. He'll send like just crazy ideas, and then I'm like, it's like the fun stuff to draw, and he just lets me kind of go wild and keep it old school looking. And I grew up on the whole Fiend folio. So if you look,
Your beholder.
Influenced by Fiend folio.
Yes.
I love stark black and white and kind of gonzo, gonzo in there.
Very good. Kind of what's your favorite style to do? Do you like doing the color, or is it really the black and white, that high contrast, what you like?
Both half of my brain. I do very painterly, old school looking fantasy. I've been told my stuff's very painterly, and that really touches my heart every time somebody says it.
The detail's beautiful in that ice.
Thank you.
Really good.
And then on the other half of my brain, I love good, bold, stark, black and white hatchwork.
I mean, look at this hatchwork over here, folks. Is that a Genku? Is that officially a Genku, or just a bird person you made?
Ravenfolk.
Ravenfolk,
I like
okay.
Ravenfolk because, it's a Kenku. But that's my character, Whistler. He's a Ravenfolk ranger.
Awesome.
And Matt Finch thought, "Hey, we need a caravan kind of piece. Do a caravan and have some rangers kind of protecting it." And I snuck my own character from 5e in there because I'm like, this is my guy I went through Lost Mines of Fandelver with. He's kind of my favorite character.
Okay.
So I stuck him in there. And yes, now my Raven Folk Whistler is now
You're canonical.
sword and wizardry canon.
Love it. Oh, and here's your zombie alligator.
Yes, that's actually an
We'll go over
original.
That's
I went,
okay.
I went old school pen and ink on that one because I like ink, like real ink on paper.
That's just absolutely beautiful. Well, thank you so much. Where can people find you?
JohnSumrow.com. If you just type in Sumrow, my last name SUMROW.com, and then art, you'll find me. Google will find me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And are you going to any other cons recently or coming up?
Next year, this is pretty much it. I'm going to do a lot of stuff locally in Albuquerque from here on out through the holiday. Definitely Genghis Con, which is an awesome little game con in Aurora, Denver, Colorado. And Genghis Con's awesome. And then after that, Chaosium Con in Arbor, Michigan.
Have a blast. Thank you for taking some time to talk to me.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good day.
I am Brent Chumley with The Art of Brent Chumley.
Awesome. And how long have you been doing artwork for?
Well, I've been doing artwork my entire life, but I broke into the gaming industry back in 2001. As a matter of fact, it was on 9/11 that I got my first professional job with Mongoose Publishing.
Doing Traveler stuff?
No, actually the D&D 3rd edition stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I got my first interior art jobs and cover jobs with them, and I still have the original email that they sent me on that day for my first job, and I printed it out and saved it just as a reminder because that was such a crazy happening that I got my first industry break job on that day. So
that is, I mean, how do you forget that confluence of horrible emotions and elation at the same time?
At the same time, yeah.
Cool. So you've worked with Mongoose?
Yes.
And who else have you worked with?
Well, I've worked with Wizards of the Coast on Dungeons & Dragons products and Dragonfire. Recently worked with Paizo Publishing on their upcoming game that's coming out that I can't talk about at the moment.
We're under NDA. Darn, I almost got a scoop. That's okay.
Catalyst Game Labs. I've done a lot of work for Shadowrun, Battletech, Leviathans.
Okay.
The list goes on and on. Legend of the Five Rings, Doomtown Reloaded. I've been working in this for 24 years now, so it's quite a long list of clients.
It's a really good list of clients. And you have such a cool, I'm looking here. So are these collectors or are these t-shirts?
These here are t-shirts.
Okay, but your prints on them are beautiful.
Yes. This way we can display them a little bit better so they make a nice visual presentation when people walk up and want to look at my products.
That dragon is fantastic. And the circle with the magic circle there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
We have a mech.
Yes, we have a Battletech mech.
And everybody needs nuns with 6-shooters.
Yes, they certainly do.
Because there just needs to be more of that in life.
That's right.
And we have over here, so we have a steampunk airship.
Yep, sure do.
So very cool. Vampires.
Oh, yeah.
Because again, and then cute puppy playing hide and seek with a dragon.
So I have my own IP or my own universe that's called Dragonverses.
Okay.
And what it is, I have two different kinds currently. So I have the cute ones where it's dragons, playing fetch or tug of war and things like that. They're playing, and having fun together. But then I also have my more serious and historical aspect to it, where it's a crossover between dragons and World War I and World War II military craft.
That's crazy.
And so those have been very popular sellers for me over the years, and I really enjoy doing that. One, because it's my own creations. It takes me a little bit away from all of the commissioned work that I do in the industry with games.
That's wild.
And it's really popular. People really, really love the crossover and the juxtaposition between the cute animals and dragons and the serious war machines with dragons and things like that. So
absolutely.
I'm really happy for that.
So you're obviously at cons. What other cons are you going to be going to soon?
This is my last one for 2025. But in 26, I'm going to be going to Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo. And then I'll be doing GaryCon, where I'm a special guest artist there.
Awesome.
After that, I'm doing GuyCon in Collinsville, Illinois.
Okay.
Then Origins Game Fair, of course, in Columbus, Ohio. Then EggCon, where I'm a special guest next year for EggCon. And then after that, possibly doing Gen Con. I'm waiting to hear back on that one.
Okay.
And then after that, it looks like we might be going to San Antonio, Texas I think it's called San Japan.
Awesome.
That's the first time for me to do that one. And then I have Archon in Collinsville, Illinois, and then, of course, GameHole Con here in Madison, Wisconsin.
Fantastic. And if people want to get your stuff when they are not in a con, where can they find it?
They can go to www.brentchumley.com, or they can also go to The Art of Brent Chumley on Facebook and message me directly there as well.
Awesome. I will be reaching out because I can't afford, I can't pack anything right now,
Sure.
but the puppy playing tug of war with the dragon, that's a t-shirt for my daughter for Christmas.
Absolutely.
So, and I'm not even cutting that out. She'll just know what she's going to get.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
Thanks for taking some time.
You're very welcome.
Have a
Thank
great
you so
day.
much. You too. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Chris Arneson. I'm an artist, illustrator. I've been on and off in the business since my college days back in the early 90s. I got my start in the mid to early 90s working with some local guys I met through Gen Con in Milwaukee, working on their game of Gods and Men's, which I've done a few covers for. And then from there I started doing some collectible card games for Legend of Five Rings, eventually some Wheel of Time, Rifts card game, trying to think what else. But then I took a break, probably for about 10 years, having a full-time job. In between jobs, I try and get back into it, do one thing here or there. I hooked up with Goodman Games in 2007 from Castle White Rock. Ended up getting a full-time job, stopped illustrating. A decade later, I quit my job, took some time off, and started illustrating again, reconnected with Goodman Games, who I did a lot of work with over the past, since 2017. And since then, I've been coming to Gary Con, GameHole Con, some other conventions that I've never done before.
Okay.
And it's been going pretty well. A different side of things. I've never been on this side of a booth, so that was an experience. But I got to do the Gary Con promo piece for t-shirts and stuff. I think it was 3 years ago. And then I did the GameHole Con official print for the convention. That was their last one, the 10th year. That was 2 years ago, I believe.
Neat.
So I've done some fun things. I got to work on Goodman Games' OAR series, Original Adventures Reincarnated, including their Temple of Elemental Evil, which was obviously, just huge to get to work on that. Some of their other ones, like Isle of Dread.
You were doing like the 5e conversion artwork that got put in, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe they did like new additions to the modules. And
I just want to compliment you. That OAR of Isle of Dread is one of my favorite books. So, and the artwork is gorgeous. So very good.
Thank you so much. I definitely tried my hardest on those OARs. The Lost City and Temple of Elemental Evil. And yeah, it's great stuff.
Awesome. And so what type of genres do you really get drawn to? I mean, I see a lot of fantasy stuff here, but that's often what pays the bills. So when you're not doing it, what are you doing for fun?
I don't do a lot of stuff on my own, but it would be, along the lines of fantasy illustrations. I do, like this is like just simple fun stuff, monsters, beholder type creatures, because there's less pressure of trying to get anatomy right and things, so I get to just have fun and not feel pressured.
And I do want to point out, for folks who are non-artists, for an artist, this is simple, fun stuff. So it's beautiful, really nice stuff.
This particular one was done live streamed. You might be able to find the episode on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Goodman Games was having in the studio where they live streamed on Twitch. So that was a little nerve-wracking, and I did a number of episodes where I drew live. And they're about 2-hour episodes, and then there might be 10 or 20 episodes, minus a few that they somehow missed recording. But you can find them on YouTube if you look up Chris Arneson or go to Goodman Games. on YouTube and go down to their in the studio. And there's some fun stuff to watch. Bradley McDevitt did some. Stephen Topol did a few. I'm trying to think who else, but it was fun. It was nerve wracking, and so yeah, you can see some of that being drawn live.
Really, that's a cool idea. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Sure.
And you said you're going to I know you're going to Page next year.
Yep,
So
that's in the works.
looking forward to having you there. If folks are not at a convention, where can they find some of your artwork to buy?
I usually just sell it on at conventions, but I've got a Facebook page and a Facebook illustration page.
Okay.
They could, message me and inquire on things and
So,
talk.
Awesome. And always, I mean, folks, look, we got stickers. We got nice little cards there and cool artwork. I love the mouse pads, by the way.
I just started doing play mats and mouse pads last year. This year I made it was the first time I did like a number of different play mats, and those were actually for, the Warlord collectible card game from the 90s was revamped and had a Kickstarter, was it last year? And the guys that Kickstarted it, Josh King and Woodrow Hood contacted me to commission me to do some new work.
Nice.
And that one is called Lord Barrow, which premiered at Gen Con this summer.
Nice.
As a promo piece, sketch card.
Wow.
So it was just incredibly fun. I've got one more piece I did through them that I can't reveal yet, so I'm excited for them to release it. So I've been doing some stuff for Warlord.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I hope you're having a great con.
Yeah.
And I'll see you at Page.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.